Welcome to the first month in review. In June of 2024, I am celebrating 1 year on the staff team here at First Friends Church in Canton, Ohio. We hosted a worship night in the round. I started a production stage display screen to keep our team informed about what is going on. Oh, don't forget the awesome streamdeck stuff. We also survived a week of VBS. This month, I started using a feature in BitFocus Companion called feedbacks. So now, whatever our switcher's doing, if camera 2 is in program, for example, now we can see the camera 2 is now in program. Yay! Primarily to make buttons change colors when an action rings true. Most notably, I made it so that our camera 1 through 4 buttons turn red if that camera is in fact in program on the ATEM switcher. This helps the PTZ operator know by a glance what camera is in program and not to change its position. SpaceX launched its 4th flight test of the StarShip rocket system, and it was the most incredible flight test yet. Both the booster and the ship made it back to a soft landing on the ocean. So next month, there is a good chance that we're gonna see a tower catch back in Boca Chica, Texas. I purchased and 3D printed the StarShip rocket portion of the system, so now I can show it to anybody who dares to ask. Isn't it really cool? It's fully 3D printed, it's connected together with magnets, and you can see all the tanks and structure inside of it. Here is the nose cone where the people are gonna actually go, and the payload dispense section. Don't forget the tanks and the rocket. I haven't quite finished it, but here's the flap in my hand. You know, the one that almost died on the, actually, it was this one that almost died on the return trip. But anyways, StarShip, it's pretty cool. It kind of puts it into perspective. You know I have to do other things outside of production in church. Yeah, moving on. This month, we hosted young adults from local churches for a worship night. And for the first time ever, we did this in the round. It was really a lot of fun, a very unique setup. I mounted lights in the ceiling at 4 spots to brighten up the team, and then I used pixel sticks to add color to the room. It was really fun, great evening. So, did I mention how much fun it was? One Sunday this month, we sent off a group of students on a mission trip, and after praying for them on stage during the service, our church body formed a tunnel and they ran through it, departing for an awesome week of ministry. We added our second Marshall camera to our stage, so now we have one on the drum kit and one on the keyboard. We also got a new wireless Showbaby DMX device to replace an old not working system. Here it is, Michael. What do you think?
It's a show baby.
That's a show baby. It literally is a device that inputs DMX and outputs DMX as well. This month we started tackling an issue that we've been noticing for a while, and that is missing cues. It's hard when the one singer is singing but the other one's mic is up in the live stream. Or maybe the one singer, you thought they were gonna sing this song but the other started singing and now they're up on the video. Stuff like that, like who is leading each song, you know, what instruments are being featured in any given part of a song. So we started adding slide notes to the song slides in Purpose Center. And I built a production stage display screen that can be monitored at front of house. I'm using NDI to monitor it on one of the computers, as well as in the control room to get our live cues from this screen. It's been working out really well. It's kind of a pain to set it up, but our worship pastor does a really good job of providing all of the cues and different things that we're gonna need. We also add in there who's leading the song in the top right so you can see at a glance. On August 11th, my church is getting our gym floor resurfaced, and apparently this smells really bad, so we're not gonna be able to hold church there that Sunday. So we've decided to move our service to a local college, Malone University, and do our service in their chapel. So this month, myself and our worship pastor met with their production staff, Bobby and Anthony, great guys by the way, who are gonna be a big part of our team that day. It's so important to see a space before you arrive so that you know exactly what the plan is before arriving at the venue. With something like this, we can't leave anything up for chance. We hosted our annual Guys Night Out this month at our pavilion on our church property, and I rolled our new mobile system out to play music and have a couple microphones for the evening. Being able to control everything from an iPad was really great. I was also able to show what we purchased to some of our trustees, which was really cool. I've got 2 wireless BLXD. This bin contains all of the power cords and XLR cables. We're doing this event tonight in our pavilion, so now that we've got all this stuff collected, let's head on out. Okay, here's our spot. Well, there's the setup in all of its glory. We've got one subwoofer, 2 speakers. I'm actually gonna use a Dante connection from that laptop to the mixer. It's gonna be a fun night out here.
It's not in our horizontal relationships. The problem is in our vertical relationship.
Well, we're all done. It went really well. Now I just gotta push my train back. So the next day I attended a trustees meeting and I got to share more about how I use the equipment we purchased a few months back and all the different events we've used it for. We bought an X32 rack, a stage box, and some networking equipment. So now we have a rack that we can take places, plug mics into it, and do events. The reason I was there is they also approved us making some changes to the speakers in our gym sanctuary, and this is really going to help improve our coverage and make things more even inside of our sanctuary on Sunday mornings. Well, we survived another year of Vacation Bible School week. Okay, I'm dramatic. It was so much fun. And now that I've started doing events for the 2nd year in a row, I felt this week like I was really able to provide value this year in a way where last year was more, sure, I think I can do that. Well, everybody's saying to help tear down all the chairs. VBS this week, where I'm gonna go ahead and start moving the platforms. They're tearing down the electric and bass stuff in the middle. We're gonna move the drum kit later, and then the percussion setup will get moved later, and everything's getting moved, so I'm gonna start. I just need to mark a few things on these boxes so I know where to plug them back in. It's just easier to mark them than it is to look in the back. I now have a completely thorough understanding of our systems, and this was not easy. It took literally forever, but I was able to add a lot of value, which was really fun. Now that is an empty stage. Whoa, look at that. That looks crazy. It's just so empty. There's nothing on it. We got everything moved to the side. The drum's a little sketchy, but everything else moved off in the back real well. We did a skit each day of VBS, and we put the lines on the stage display screen for the actors. It went really well. We even added sound effects into the slides, so as they were clicked through, the sound effects played at the perfect time. Alligator in front of house. Hi. Do the arm thing.
Deserve it, and I am.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I mean, who needs 10 fingers anyway?
What?
Oh, don't worry.
Before VBS week on Sunday after church, we cleared off the stage so that the students could use it for the skit. In previous years, this has not been possible. We've made a ton of changes this year to allow this to be possible, such as adding the drum kit to a platform, adding the percussion setup to a platform, and adding the keys setup to a platform. This way we can roll them around. And for example, last year when I arrived, a few weeks before VBS, the drum kit was sitting on the floor, okay, and it had XLR cables going to 4 different stage boxes like a spider. Not exactly what you would call, I don't know, portable. We bought these like paper rolls that were able to be placed on either side of the stage, but our stage is massive. Next year, I'd really like to see us go bigger with our stage design. Our pastor and his wife created this epic thing in our lobby, which people were like, whoa, but the stage is a lot bigger and we use it a lot more than the lobby even. So it'd be awesome to create something on a bigger scale on the stage. I added the LED sticks to the back wall of the stage. I've been adding them to the stage and they look really nice horizontally, but when the platforms with instruments came off the stage, so did the LED sticks. I also didn't want the actors to step on them, plus the VBS kids are too short to actually see them when they're sitting on the floor of the stage. They do look nice on the back wall and have been fun to have more modes. So like, for example, I can do one color on the sticks and another on the uplight. As I was thinking about getting ready to move the platforms, I realized there's a bunch of wires that are connected to the platform that it's still easy to move, but it could be easier. So I was trying to clean up the drums platform a little bit, and well, removing wires is one great way to do that. So I replaced the analog snake running from the drum kit to the main 32-channel stage box, and I mounted a 16-channel stage box that we have to our drum kit. And then I connected the kit to the stage box instead of using the snake. And now it all connects through one Ethernet cable, and to make things even better, I can daisy chain the output of the stage box to our tracks laptop that's running playback via Dante for our multi-tracks. Towards the end of this month, I got to spend a weekend celebrating my brother and sister-in-law's first wedding anniversary and her grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary. So it was great to have fun with friends and family. Hey everybody, Nathan here. I'm just floating down the river. Hope you're having a good day. I thought I'd record a little video, let you know there's gonna be a new YouTube video soon. It's gonna be about ProPresenter and oh, I gotta redirect myself, 1 second.
Don't mention Reno Giant.
Excuse me.
That's leaving him behind on the river.
Okay, there we go. I had to do a little bit of redirection action with my paddle. Yep, anyways, just taking a day off and hope you have a lovely holiday. And I don't know, what else is going on? There's lots going on. We're having a worship night tonight. I'm not going to be there for it, but it'll be fun. They're singing hymns. Okay, bye. Our college ministry has been scheduling activity nights every Thursday this summer, and due to a technicality, I managed to come in 3rd place during the Olympic yard games for our college group. It was so much fun. Basically, the guy who should have won the whole thing, he was leading the event, so he disqualified himself. The 2nd place person finished and left early, so by the time it was time to crown the victors, I made it to 3rd place. How cool is that? Yeah, I'm not usually that good at this kind of stuff. It was really fun though. We had a hymn sing worship night one Sunday with just piano, and we got the hymnals out. We had a few singers on stage and 125 people showed up. So we ran out of both hymnals and chairs. I'm told the wall of singing was very impressive. Someone else said that they were straight old. But people had a great time though, and I missed it due to the anniversary weekend. Crazy Amazing Designs has passed 8,000 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who follows this channel. If you thought my month in June was interesting, consider subscribing to Crazy Amazing Designs. I don't create content like this, but I create content that helps teams and individuals to do church and event production with excellence. I had a lot of stuff this month that I wanted to pack into a video, and I thought, what is a great way to do it? A month in review. Let's go ahead and do it. Just talk about all the random things that I couldn't come up with excuses to make videos on yet. If you're interested in any of these topics, let me know, and I would love to see how I can tell a story out of it. But yes, Crazy Amazing Designs has passed 8,000 subscribers, so thank you to everyone who follows this channel. I'm honored to be able to provide value to your lives and ministries. And there's just been so much happening. June was so much fun. I'm excited to see what July has in store. If you liked this month in review video, leave me a comment. Tell me what you're up to this month yourself, your church, your ministry. I want to hear what's going on in your life. And subscribe to Crazy Amazing Designs. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye.